Well, running at 700 feet is about equivalent to hiking at 7,000 feet, I think. There's YiLiang down below. Population 440,000, includes the surrounding county. This is an aqueduct that's been closed down for a couple of years. It used to run the 50 miles or so from Kunming's biggest lake down to YiLiang here. They've since closed it. There were some problems with people doing weird things to the aqueduct, and now they've run a pipeline down the main highway system to here. I guess that's a little bit of improvement. Finally, the American version of this is called the chestnut. I believe all of ours went extinct, and the Chinese version is being, how do you say, hybrided or crossbred with the leftover DNA from ours to try to create a new version of it. Here's the tree that is going to reproduce the American hybrid chestnut. You could say it's a goat path, because I've already seen goats on it today, but it's really just the goats when the farmers work path across the aqueduct here. It wasn't originally for the farmers, it was for the purpose of keeping track of this aqueduct down here. But now the top side of the mountain and the middle part of the mountain down here are all farmed, and so listen, even just walking, I'm just not used to this altitude, even though it's only what, -6 or 10% of my oxygen from where I used to live. Look at that. Earlier that storm came through YiLiang, family members all said, "Don't go for a walk, don't go for a walk." I was like, well, I watched it go south. It's headed towards Guangdong, I think. Who knows? Let's see. But right now, I have secretly entered the back corner of the temple, and I plan on sneaking down here past the tombs and meditation places and temples down to the front entrance and walking back home that away. So there you can see the highway, which is recently built in the past about 6 years, maybe 7. And there's allowed travel time from Kunming to YiLiang to be cut in half. It used to take at least an hour, sometimes 2 hours to get here. And none of those tall apartment complexes were here. And now it takes about 35 minutes, maybe 45 if most of the traffic is weird. Not really a new path, but not really one much traveled by either. You can tell that this trail has been used a little bit, but at the same time, it's not the one that you're supposed to go on. We got ourselves a successful ingress here. We are currently inside the temple grounds, and I don't know if you can see that. That's the top side of that 25-meter tall golden Buddha. I'll get you a picture from the bottom a little bit. meditation cave. This is just one of many of the Buddhas and Taoist monk reserves here at this particular slightly active monastery. I'm only walking through here because nobody's here today. They all thought the thunderstorms would drive them out. That is not our way out. Trying to bring about your feeling of what it's like in this temple grounds. This temple grounds is devoted towards, originally at the end of the Yuan Dynasty, in the year 1371 or so, was devoted to Buddhists. The monk brought it here and started teaching and lived here because he thought it was really awesome. The hill and all, it's mountain. And then later on, a Taoist monk also adopted this temple. So now it's a happily conjoined Buddhist Taoist temple. Mostly they practice Buddhism as well. Great to be jealous because I found the first edible cat in China. You're a beautiful little boy kitten, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Huh? I bet you fleas are probably getting them on me right now, aren't you? Huh? Huh? I may have gained a buddy. Well, I made it out of Yan Quan Chan Temple without being fined or caught. I jumped out the back entrance and bruised my heels, so it hurts a little bit to walk right now. But, you know, we'll work it out as we walk this extra kilometer back down.